Welcome to Peach or Pit. Oh, I'm sitting. That was good, and I had to sit on the fucking sleeve. Bitch. Okay. Welcome to Peach or Pit, the fashion show weekly. Oh gosh, what am I doing with myself? Okay. Welcome to Peach or Pit, the supposed to be weekly fashion show where each episode I discuss a group of looks based on a theme and decide whether they're a peach or a pit. Peach is good, pit is bad, clearly. Now, before we jump into things today, I need to say the theme, of course, of this episode's looks. So today we are going to be looking at looks from the 60s. I was going to start way back in the 40s and just go decade by decade. But everybody in the 40s I was looking at was in blackface. So I didn't really want to feature, like, I would never put photos of people in blackface on Peach or Pit. But I almost don't want to feature people that have done blackface that I know of on Peach or Pit. I really have a problem with that. So I then was like, you know what? Fuck the 40s. I'm going to jump 20 years ahead to the 60s. Because things were starting to get better. They were actually putting black people on screen, on film. So looks from the 60s. All different looks throughout the decade that I chose myself, and it took a while. Because like I said, I was originally going to go with the 40s, but featuring my gloves that I wore on Halloween that I fell in while trying to do a cartwheel. Okay, let's get started. Oh wait, no. I wanted to mention something real quick. So this is what I wore. I wore this groovy dress with these bell-bottom sleeves and stuff because I felt like it fit the late 60s. I know it's more early 70s to have like bell-bottom and stuff, but the color and the style of this dress is very 60s-esque. I was gonna wear this cute little pink bob thing. I felt like it fit the theme better for 60s, but I wore this hair because I love how my makeup came out. I really love how I look today. Did a pink and blue tealish eye to blend this whole look together because this was a look I put together minus the gloves, and I did a blue lipstick and a pink eye makeup after I watched Kipo and the Age of the Wonder Beasts, because honey, I love that show. I love the neon, like it's a weird ass show too, and like the main color themes are like turquoise and a really hot pink. They sometimes call it purple color. So yeah, I threw the gloves on because I wanted this to be a lot more of a look, and I didn't have time or glue to put nails on, so I didn't want to be here nubby fingered like last episode talking about looks and stuff. I wanted to try to give an entire look as best as possible while sitting on camera. That was fierce. Weak sauce. Let's begin. First up, the thinnest woman from the 60s. I'm deeming her. Nancy Sinatra, Miss Thing. These boots are made for walking, twirling, splitting, shablamming, dipping. You name it. I've always wanted to do that song, but I haven't yet. And because of Miss Covidina, we don't even know. Damn. I found this photo so long ago, I can't remember what it's from. I know it was for a magazine, but I cannot remember the exact magazine. So let's take a look at this fashion. I would deem something like this as a perfect peach. Like perfect, plump, juicy, scrumptious, guess God. Any look like this, half and half, like, is always gonna come off fierce. I have a critique. The boots should have been switched. The boots should have been switched so that the yellow boot would have been on the black pant and that the black boot would have been on the yellow pant. I feel like it would have added so much more to the look because it just stops after it gets to the leg. The fit is perfect. I would want this outfit in peach and gray because of the color half. But back to her. I made that about me for a second. The reason why it's another perfect peach look is because the hair. Yes, the hair is beautiful. I love the tease, the volume in it, the tease in the front, and the way that the bang lays. They got a little lazy in the back because it's like a little split and feathered. But, you know, it's like, Nancy, you're being shot from the front. We don't need to spend 2 hours on your whole hair, honey. You got a lot of hair. But this look is a peach. Let's move on. I think her name's Ashley Woods. This is from The Wrecking Crew, which was filmed in 1969. Nancy Sinatra's photo was from 1966. But this is Ashley Woods, who was in The Wrecking Crew. Don't know what it's about. So she's given like a, ooh girl, somebody couldn't have said like, Ashley, pull your wig down. And if that's not your name, I don't know who Ashley Woods is, but she's in my head. If I gotta talk shit about hair, I gotta check my hair. Listen, you guys, the wig is old, so the lace is dark. Get off my back, I'm gonna clean it. Not a single soul on set could have said, Ashley, you wanna pull your wig down a little, honey? That is a hard-ass wig line. And she's given like a really cute bedtime fantasy, which it looks like it's individual feathers laid at the bottom of the dress, but slowly like dissipating into the, what do we want to call that? What do we want to call this? Oh, she got a nail on too. That's a long nail. Is she giving a secret signal? The way she's like, if you're trapped, pull your wig down. And we'll know to come catch you, girl. I'm such a dipshit right now, cracking jokes. I can't even speak on what fabric this is because it's left my head. I keep going to fucking call it neoprene, but neoprene is a very thick, moldable fabric. Nylon. Okay, so it's probably like a nylon nightie, organza maybe. Just in time, it started raining and my babies wanted inside, so I had to get the babies inside. This look is another basic peach. I really just want to get to my next photo. Everything matches perfectly for Ashley Woods. Pull the wig down. I could give it a peach. I could give this one a peach. I don't know if it's the quality of the photo that is making me like not like the dress as much. It just looks like a basic bedtime nightie. It's a pit. It's a pit. Yes, bitch. Oh my god. This is the 1969 Get G-I-T. I think it's pronounced as like Get on Broadway. But 1969 Get on Broadway, the Supreme Special. This, oh my gosh. I watched bits and pieces of this. I went to sit down and watch the whole thing through. It's on Amazon. Not Amazon. It is on YouTube. Honey, it is wild. Takes absolutely everything. And I would love to know if it was just, if this was her. And as she got on, there's this just wig that stayed in place. Or if that was an actual wig they attached to her head for her to sit down. But honey, the look on her face, OMG. And you have to, after you finish Peach or Pit, you have to go, maybe I'll put the link down below in my description. You have to go down and you have to look at that video. She is just sitting there just, gonna wash that man out of my hair, wash that man out of my hair, have no cares, wash that man out of my hair, from up here to down there, gonna wash that man right out of my hair. Her face stayed like that the whole time. The whole time. And that was what she was saying about the whole song. Just there like, like, this is gonna rip the skin off my scalp. Like, but she is so beautiful. Even looking like, she is so stunning. And Diana Ross is so beautiful. That wig is everything. The flowers, I swear the flowers are the size of her face. Let me get another look. The flowers are the size of her head. And they said, we spent so much money on that hair and those flowers. Just put her in a fucking cocktail dress. It is a really beautiful floral print tube dress with some gathering and stuff and like a little sweetheart looking neck type to give it some definition and volume. But she was sitting down the whole time. I think it was the weight of the hair. So far, this is Queen of the motherfucking Orchard, Diana Ross. You are slaying it. One day, I would love to be able to recreate this look, but with peach hair. Oh my gosh. It would be absolutely everything. I don't know if I would put actual peaches in my hair or if it would be flowers like she does, but I am definitely going to recreate this look one day. Queen of the Orchard so far, and 100% peach. I love this look. I chose this look because it is from Funny Girl, my favorite musical from Yes, I think it's from 1969. This is the look she was singing in when she was like, don't rain on parade. Duh. And that's probably like my favorite song and scene from the whole movie. I think she was chasing down Mr. Ornstein. I love the way this dress was designed with all of the layers, the way that it's cut and swooped up. I have a lot of designs in my design book that is inspired by this dress. And I love how they put a belt on it, but the belt is only seen from the front, and they have like an overskirt of fabric that matches the dress covering it. So from behind, it doesn't affect the shape as much, but from the front, it really helps bring her in. Something about the button up and the collar, I really enjoy that because it makes it very professional, I would want to say, or very on brand for what this movie and musical was about and where she was at this point. In her hand, she is carrying a fur hat made of fur. I was like, don't say it. And I'm like, made of fur. And then I can't remember, because I'm kind of a dipshit like that, what exactly is on here on the dress. But I love the color too, because orange and shades of orange, peach, are my favorite color. So I love this dress so much. I want to recreate this dress. Her hair was, I don't ever remember like seeing Barbra Streisand and being like, ooh, Barbara's hair. Honey always had that shit laid. And I personally think Barbra Streisand is one of the most beautiful women. So I give this look a peach. I love how the belt and the shoes match, because if they were going to show the shoes, make a match with something on the look. And I like how they did cut the dress, because she's moving a lot in this dress. I think I would love to spin in it just to see what would happen, like what would lift and flow and stuff. Why didn't they just make the fur hat black to match the belt and the shoes? That was my one like little picky thing about it all. So this was a whole article about Cher and her looks from the 60s. Sonny would not leave her the fuck alone. I think that's why she left his ass. He's always hanging on this poor woman. I actually love Sonny's suit, because I feel like I had like curtains or a blanket like it or something, or a pillowcase. I can't remember exactly what, but I remembered seeing that before and being like, that should be closed. So I guess Sonny gets a peach, and congrats on being the first male on Peach or Pit, I guess. I don't know why I'm so... Just because he's always hanging on her. That's why I was like... But I do like the imagery of a strong, powerful woman with, like, a chill dude. You know what I mean? So, like, I kind of take how, like, negative I was being about that back. Now, the more I think about it now. You always see women hanging on men because they're, like, the protectors. So I'm actually really, like, now that I think about it, seeing Sonny, like, hang on Cher and all these, even though it's sort of like, stand up! I'm gonna call it a one piece. So Cher's wearing a gorgeous paisley pink and green jumpsuit with some beautiful long dark hair and a bang. I feel like she should have just a little bit, you know, you have some hair hanging still, but clean it up some so we could like get the whole silhouette better. And the hair is really covering her face. We can't see her that well, but regardless, Cher is beautiful. I want this look. I would love to have this outfit. They would probably have to like shorten it a few inches and like somehow bring it out 10 sizes. Cause Cher is, I think Cher's tall. If not, she gives off the energy of being tall. But Cher is tall and thin, and I am short and plump like a peach. So I give this look 100% peach, because the prints on both their looks are just, they scream 60s and they scream adventurous fashion style, which I love about that area. I don't like a lot of what was going on in the way people were being treated in the world, but I like the fashion of that, you know? And that's really controversial, because people say that they like really like the 60s and stuff, and then it's always thrown in their face about all the bad stuff that was going on. Cher and Sonny are a peach. Dorothy Dandringe, what year is this from? They would never give me a specific year for Dorothy when I was looking for photos of her. It would only say 60s. So if this is later, I'm sorry. So I think that this is 60 based off of my research. But the reason why this Peach or Pit is so late is because it was taking a long time to find looks. And I want to mix them all up and not just have a bunch of fucking white people. Best hair so far. Thank you, Miss Dorothy. Wait. I'm sorry. Fuck Canon cameras. I was having a good fucking time till this piece of shit fucking died on me. I'm putting this next look. I'm editing out all the fucking... Fuck Sonny, got me off track. This next look is Dorothy Dandringe from Cleveland, Ohio, my home motherfucking state. She was truly like the first black movie star, and she was the first black woman and woman of color to be nominated for an Academy Award in acting. I Sadly, I don't think she got it because it says that she was nominated for it. Probably cheated her because she was black. Because, honey, I love me Dorothy Dandringe. Love this look. Her hair is perfect so far. She is celebrating her African roots in this look, I'm sure. I love that look of, like, folded fabrics. Like, it looks like that skirt was folded to make that shape and then sewn. Because it seems so thick and, like, not just, like, a piece of fabric hanging there. I love the top. I love the jewelry and accessories because everybody else was really lacking on that in their looks. I kind of am lacking today, but I didn't want to put a necklace on this lace, and I didn't want to put rings or bracelets on these gloves, even though that is a fantasy I love sometimes, not today. So far, Dorothy Dandridge is Queen of the Orchard. I'm sorry, Diana, but this look, I love it so much. She is celebrating who she is, too, in this look. She is so beautiful. I love the colors in it, too. That rusty orange that's almost a red, and it's stitched together with some red thread, and then that, like, nice minty green top. And the headband matches the skirt wonderfully. Same with the tying in the hair. So beautiful. Wonderful pose. So far, Queen of the Orchard, Miss Thing. I have three people, one photo left after that, and my camera had to die. I feel like it's all because I started talking shit about Sunny. That's why you don't talk shit about people, okay? So the first original Supremes were Florence Ballard, Mary Wilson, and Diana Ross herself. This first look is 100% a peach. They slayed the game. It is just an honorable mention because it should have been in my very first peach or pit because they're in peach. And I love the way that the fabric is going up to elongate them and make them look thinner. If it was going down, it would make them look short and wider, even though it might not seem like it because of it's so slight of a point on the fabric. It would. Then I went through and I chose another photo because I wanted to get all three of these women in their own different looks. This was a Welcome Back to Motown event that they were at. It goes Betty McClown, Diana Ross, and then Mary Wilson. I love Betty's look. She's giving me some, like, stoner uncle auntie. Like, I love that in the 60s they were dressing in very, I guess back then that would be, like, considered, like, gender crossing. Because they're all in suits with, ties or scarves of some variation. But she's giving me, like, stoner auntie or uncle with those round glasses. And I love it looks like a trench coat. I love the oversizedness of it. I love the color of it. And I like the sizing of the vertical stripes. Ooh, she has a beautiful paisley tie on, too. And she's just wearing all shades of blue. And they look really beautiful together. Diana Ross, Miss Thing, always in the center. I love her hair, I have to say. I'm a little biased because it honestly looks like my hair undyed. Sleek white power suit with a beautiful gold and burgundy scarf. Ooh, and a hoop necklace. Oh, okay, inspiring the 70s. I see you, Miss Diana. I see it. Wow, okay. And then at the very end... Wait a minute, you can take a screenshot? With just touching the screen? And then we have Miss Mary on the end with a nice tight fro. Beautiful looking. I love the charcoal blazer and the cut of it. Nice white dress shirt underneath. I love her tie. It's going with like an orangey gold theme. I actually like how her tie is tucked in. And I love the color of those pants. They're like a peachy, burnt peach look. And I really like that belt. It could be a necklace or a belt. The hoops she has around her waist. All three of these women are an absolute peach in both photos. I just wanted to get a photo of them in all different looks too. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I rushed it at the end because of my camera. I am so sorry. Fuck Sunny. No, I'm just kidding. That is so rude. Seriously. That's what I talk about not doing here. So let me know down below if you think my look is a peach or a pit. Go to my Venmo and tip me if you were entertained. I would very much appreciate it, especially because of this shitty Canon camera that I have to replace. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Let me know your thoughts too on the looks I chose for this peach or pit, and if you think I'm doing a good job looking at photos. Finding photos. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm rushing so much because I'm afraid the camera is going to turn off. If you would like to send me photos that you want me to look at, our next episode is going to be 70s looks. So feel free to send me some of your favorite 70 looks. And I think I'll be doing 8 or 9 of them. Our queen of the orchard is Dorothy Dandringe, and not just because she's from Ohio. She looked absolutely the best. She was representing herself the best, I feel like. Everybody was really representing themselves really well with their looks, I would have to say, this episode of Peach or Pit. But Dorothy Dandringe just stuck out to me because it was so complete, it was so different, and I liked it the most. So you are Queen of the Orchard, Miss Dorothy Dandringe. I sort of stuttered there. But I'm trying to keep it flowing. I'm so nervous this camera is going to turn off. I hate when this happens because it really affects the ending of the shows, and the ending of the show is what you want to be the best. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Oh, bye. 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 Bye.